guys, so today I thought I would just do a quick tutorial because I think this is such a fabulous new color from Wet n Wild. It's a very inexpensive drugstore shadow. It's the color Icon and this is in Envy. So it's a green shade right here. It looks pretty daunting when you first see it. It probably seems like a shade you can't wear during the day, but as you can see, it's day right now and I have it on my eye right here. So I'm just going to show you guys how to achieve a smoky green eye for the day using this Wet n Wild color Icon. So stay tuned if you guys are interested. Okay, so first of all, before I actually start dabbing the Envy green shade on my entire lid, I've already put a primer and also just a base shadow. That can be any nude shadow right here, all over your entire lid. I'm sure I don't have to show you guys that. And kind of, I've also just shaped my eyebrows. So I'm gonna go to the real juicy part of the tutorial. So here's the green shadow in Envy, and what I'm gonna do is just pack that in my lid. I hope you guys can see that. So I'm just gonna go dab it here. And as you can see, it's not really that dark initially. And always trying to get in the crease, but also just packing, putting the color on the entire lid. Another thing about this that's great is that the color comes on very sheer, so you can just choose how much to pack it on without getting so scared right away. So I'm gonna just dab some more and pack that on as well again. I find that the best way to get this is to just do a dabbing motion just to get the product on your lid. And then always, of course, try to just pack on some on your crease. I just packed it on a bit right now. And you always want to make sure that on the edge of your brush, you get a little bit of color and you always try to get that on your crease right there. And I think that's the secret to any smoky eye. And then you can just sheer it out. Now I think that's about right for the brown. What I'm going to do is take a lighter, like a taupe, like MAC Satin Taupe, but I'm going to use Maybelline's Natural Smokey, and you just have this very sheer grayish brown. And what I'm going to do is just kind of diffuse the harsh line here and just kind of blend it in with the rest. So if you make any mistakes or come up with any harshness, you can always just correct that by, you know, adding a neutral shade or a highlight shade. But I think with this one, it just goes really well, just blending in the rest of the color without looking too harsh and making it come out to be a bit more smoky. And having that green just blend in with the rest. And then what I'm going to do is take a highlight shade right here and get a more tapered brush and highlight my brow bone. And at the same time, just diffusing any, you know, harshness and making everything look like it's a seamless piece altogether. A shimmery shadow. So if you want to add more, you know, drama or depth to the eye, which I probably would later on. And then what I would do now is just get this is a Sonia Kashuk blending brush, and I'm just gonna go back and forth in a wiper motion just to kind of have everything seamlessly blend together. So I think I'm quite happy with the way that looks right now. Now what we have to do is define the eye using an eyeliner. So any brown eyeliner would do. I'm just going to be using this Prestige long-lasting color in bold brown. So you're just going to get as close to your lash line as possible. And what I like doing to make it look more natural is just get a smudger and just smudge that line so you don't have to get so stressed of making such a perfect line. And I think it actually does look so much better and just creates a more natural smoky eye effect when it's just smudged. At the same time, I'm gonna line my lower lash line, but I don't want it to look so harsh because it is during the day. So I am just gonna use a very dark brown that's a matte shadow, any matte shadow that's dark brown. This is my favorite brush for lining if I use a powder, and this is Sephora's professional brush in number 26. It's a fine shadow brush, and that's how it looks. And the density of this is just right for you to make a fine line, but nothing very harsh. So what I'm gonna do is just quickly just tap this on the dark brown shade. And this is how I like lining my lower lash line during the day, just because it's a bit too harsh for day to go with an actual cream liner. So this is how I usually do it. I literally just dab the product on my lower lash line. And if I feel like I need to define that a bit more, which I think I do right now, I am just gonna go, I think with this eye though, I did put a bit of cream shadow. So what I'm gonna do is, I am just gonna put a bit of brown shadow in it, but nothing too harsh. I'm not gonna create such a harsh line, and just kind of dot that a bit over there. Now with my eye shape, and especially during the day, I go just 3/4 in the way. I don't line it all the way in the rim. I feel like it opens my eye a bit more. So there I've kind of just dabbed the product. Now to make it look seamless again and to just blend in everything, again I get a smudger and I just smudge it all together. That way it just looks like it's more natural. And then the last step is to get my mascara and curl my lashes. So I'll be back in a bit. So I've just already placed my mascara on my left eye. So just, you know, curl your lashes, and I'll show you guys that. And I used Maybelline's Colossal. And this one is in a dark brown. I just like it for everyday. It creates just enough volume. Now this is an optional step, but I did do it in my right eye. You don't really have to do it, but this is L'Oreal Hips eyeliner in Gilded in Gold, and this is how it looks like. And that's just to brighten your inner corner. So you would just wanna sorry, okay, so you're just gonna get it in your inner corner right here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just to lighten up your eye. You can see that right there. You can come out a bit more and come up a bit also, so you can see that highlight right there. And then just to blend that in, I would get a Q-tip and I'm just grabbing the Q-tip and just, you know, slightly dab on it, just to make it blend in the skin a bit more. You can use your fingers, but I find that this area is such a small area that it's pretty hard without smudging everything else. So there you go. It's not really that obvious. It's not meant to be. It's just supposed to highlight your eye a bit when light hits it. So there's my smoky look. So it's a natural smoky look using a green shadow, which is probably unconventional, but this is just a really great shade, and this is Wet n Wild Color Icon and Envy. So I hope that was enjoyable, and I just wanted to do that because this is really you know, these color icons from Wet n Wild are very inexpensive. They're available any drugstore. So yeah, and it's an easy everyday look. And for the rest of my face, I just have I have NYX Mega Shine Gloss in Natural. I am wearing Stereo Rose, MAC Stereo Rose. I don't know if it's showing that much. And just a matte bronzer. So I hope that was enjoyable, and I hope you guys have a good day.